Hi guys, I just wanted to come on camera and talk to you guys, but I'm just going through a really hard time. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this video or not. It's just really hard for me to talk about. Look, it's not easy to put yourself up in the forefront and put yourself on the front lines when you go up against a group like the Church of Scientology. It's not easy, and by putting myself in this position, I open up myself to not only hate, comments, judgment, opinions, and having the whole world view my life in a very public way by putting it out there on YouTube. And I know it was my choice. I decided to tell my story, and I like being a hero, and I like being able to be someone who I really like being able to be a person who can help others and inspire them, being able to be someone who can be someone that, you know, you guys can look up to. And, you know, putting myself out there in a very vulnerable way like this is scary to me. I've just been going through so much crap lately, guys, and it's just one bad thing for me after the next, after the next, after the next. And I just haven't caught a break ever since I left Scientology. Now, I left Scientology with over $50,000 of debt. And once I left the Church of Scientology, just a minute. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video or not. It's just really hard for me to talk about. Hey guys, so I took a little bit of a break, and I just wanted to be able to continue making this video because I think it's important for me to continue to, you know, let you guys in on the good as well as the bad, as well as the challenging times, as well as my triumphs and all the different stuff that that I go through. Because if I didn't, then this channel wouldn't be an authentic channel, because I feel like it's my duty and my job to be able to continue to make content to, you know, showcase me as a real person, and not a lot of people are willing to put themselves out there and, you know, put themselves on YouTube. You know, I get a lot of wonderful support. I have amazing subscribers on my channel, but there are also some others who like to, you know, ruin the fun, so to speak, and, you know, say really hurtful things. And I'm a person, guys. You know, there are people out there who think like I'm just some random person out there on YouTube, and I may not even be a real person, and they can just say whatever they want to me, you know, but it really does hurt. So just know that when you decide to make comments and different things on YouTube or email me and stuff, like, yes, I can laugh about some of them, but other times there are comments that are very hurtful. And, you know, this is just all preface to what I'm about to talk to, but, you know, it's very hurtful to me that people imply that because I have ads on my video or have a Patreon to raise money for my channel, that I'm somehow just like some fame-seeking money opportunist. And that's really the furthest thing from the truth. I had many people approach me about making a video when they first decided to come out about Scientology, to be on their channel, for example, and I turned them all down. I said, no, I don't want to speak out against Scientology. I just want to move on with my life. And I had to really think about it for a very long time. Do I want to speak out? Do I want to say anything? Because it's a very, you know, scary thing, because we all know about Scientology's fair game policy. They can come after you, they can attack you, they can sue you, they can slander you, they can do anything to you. And I open up myself to that every single day by putting out videos. But I care more about helping others and being able to get my message across than necessarily I am about, you know, protecting my own interest a lot of the times. And a lot of you guys do worry about me and do hope that I'm okay, but physically and everything, I'm okay. Scientology has not come after me in that regard or shown up at my doorstep or anything like that. But this video is just to kind of show you guys that it's not necessarily just so easy to do what I do. And I've been getting some messages and something lately that sometimes make me question like whether or not I want to continue to do my YouTube channel, people actually care or not, and if what I'm doing is actually meaningful or reaching anyone. I feel like what I do is really powerful, and I do see that I have inspired many other people, and I want to be able to continue taking down Scientology. Like, I don't want them to be able to get the best of me, so to speak, and being able to say, like, hey, we silenced him, you know? But on the other side, it's also very hard to be able to continue to do what I do. And, you know, for you guys who love and support me, I literally feel like I am here on this earth now because of you guys, and that's the reason why I haven't already ended my life or done anything more, you know, going down that pathway, let's put it like that. I've been in a very delicate, fragile state in the last couple weeks or couple months, I guess we can say. A lot of just one negative thing and bad thing happening after the next, after the next, after the next. So that's been basically what I've been encountering lately. So for example, today I got an email that my acting agent dropped me as a client. Again, I'm not too worried about that because I haven't really been doing acting, but it's like, what am I meant to be doing after I left Scientology? Like, I got into Scientology when I was really passionate about having an acting career. Like, that was the one meaningful thing that I could relate to in my life, was being able to say, like, hey, I'm an actor and I'm working really hard towards this thing. Like, I had passion, I had drive, I had like, I just need to take a breath. I actually had something that was really important to me, and Scientology kind of sidetracked me from that. And whenever I try to like go towards it again, I just got, you know, it just got like false promises and false hope, and, you know, it wasn't what I set out to do. Like, I wanted to be this big TV star and stuff, and, you know, I just never really got the opportunities for acting that I really wanted to, and it's just been one disappointment after the next with that. So I've always thought, like, I'll just kind of create my own, you know, career for myself with acting. It's like, who am I kidding? Is it even something that I really want to do? Like, I don't even know anymore if that's something that's important to me or not. Anyways, you know, as you guys know, I was a hairdresser in Beverly Hills. I was working at that for a while. I got carpal tunnel. I have a lot of pain radiating through my body every single day. Still do. I have chronic pain problems. You know, I'm lucky to last as long as I did when I was hairdressing because the pain was really bad. I had a couple months off from work, and now as I've been looking for a new hairdressing job, I haven't been able to find anything that I could basically make a living on. I went to this Beverly Hills stylist, this like big celebrity stylist, second salon. He has two in Beverly Hills, one in a very popular hotel in Beverly Hills, and now he's opening up, or he's already opened up, this other salon in Beverly Hills. And I went to the interview, and they said that they could maybe hire me twice a week for 3 to 4 hours a day, just depending on how busy they were. 3 to 4 hours a day, twice a week, but have the option to be open on a Saturday for them in case that they get busy. So it would possibly be 3 days a week, but I can't get a second job where I may be able to work on Saturday because they have to keep that option open for me as a condition of being hired. So it maybe work, you know, 3 to 6 hours a week for minimum wage. And if I get a client, I'll be able to make a tip. So it's not even guaranteed that they'll help me build my clientele. So again, that's what, $50, $60 a week. You know, I can't survive on that, you know, and it's just been really depressing. So again, like, I'm like, let me look for something in a different field. So basically, I went to this company that works with casinos. So basically, casinos contract this company because in California casinos, you're not allowed to bank the game. Players can only play against other players. So basically, this company, which is like a third-party banker, hires people such as myself to be acting as the player on the table. We sit down with hundreds of thousands of dollars of this banker's company's money, essentially. We would sit down with their money and pay out the winning, overseeing the games, and basically providing the banking services for the casino. And even though it was like an entry-level job, the pay was amazing, great benefits. I went to this 2-day paid interview after I told them up front about my circumstance, which I'm getting to why this job offer revoked. But I laid out front what the issue was. They said, no big deal, don't worry about it. It's just a small issue of the overall picture that we're looking at. So I'm thinking, okay, they're saying it's not a big issue. So I went to this 2-day paid interview after having 4 to 5 interviews already with HR and all this sort of stuff. And I was like the best person that they had for the training. We had to do these drills where like you count down a deck of cards. I did it in like a minute, where you have to count the cards 7, 10, 14, 24, 30, you know, you're just counting as the cards come out. And it was very fast with the math. Even with the pay, it's like 40 to 1 on your money for a $25 bet is $1,000, you know, just like really, really fast with the math. I have a lot of other business experience. I have customer service experience. Like everything for this position was perfect. I got offered the job. Everything was great. We're getting ready to start the training, but they were going to do my background check. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. I have a clean background, never been arrested, nothing bad. But they were going to do the credit check. So this is what the issue was. So I do the credit check. I get a call from the HR supervisor, and they told me that they're going to be taking adverse action on me in regard to firing me unless I was able to dispute the credit report. But I told them why my credit sucked, and I was settling my debt, and I did settle a lot of my debt, and I explained my situation very thoroughly to the company, and they decided not to move forward with me. Again, because my past with Scientology haunts me up to the future. Now, yes, I charged credit cards at the Church of Scientology. You know, I was a free-willed person. I could have walked out the door. Again, there's mind control. You know, yes, I charged a lot of those credit cards myself in Scientology. I had Scientology charge many of my credit cards and take money in my account without my authorization. That's a whole separate thing. But that also contributed pretty much like 80% to my credit issues. So yes, I did get into debt with Scientology because I was a believer, you know. I was under mind control and brainwashing and force and coercion and threats. And you guys know what Scientology does. And it's a very powerful system, you know. And yeah, I'm an adult. I can take responsibility for my own actions when I see, you know, myself at fault for something. I can be clean in that regard. And if I'm wrong in something, I will be the first person to say that I screwed up. And pretty much all those years in Scientology were a big fuck up in my life. But, you know, I left, and basically I lost my whole marketing company that I had because all my clients were Scientologists. And I don't know if I talked about this too much on my channel, but I had a company called Talent Mailings where we did marketing, public relations sort of services for actors, helping get agents, managers, all that sort of stuff. And pretty much all my clients were Scientologists. I got declared an SP after speaking out on my channel and, you know, doing what I thought was the right thing by exposing the crimes of Scientology. But, you know, I paid the price by losing all my Scientology clients, by speaking out against the group, and I lost my business, and that also put me in a lot of debt by trying to keep the business running when I didn't have enough business to sustain myself. Guys, I'm just a mess tonight, but you can see kind of where I'm going with it. Like, I lost my company. I got into more debt by putting myself into hairdressing school for 2 years. I thought, yay, like I'm gonna be successful. Like I got my cosmetology license, whatever. Then was dealing with a lot of crap with the hairdressing industry, not being an industry you can really sustain yourself in. Being an assistant and being, you know, squirted out with a water bottle on my hands and knees, being called a slave by a stylist in West Hollywood. I talk about that on my other channel, link down below. If you guys have any interest in hearing what happens in the hairdressing world in LA, in Beverly Hills or West Hollywood, but that's where the money is, or you would think would be in Beverly Hills, but they treat you like absolutely shit, whether it's the clients, whether it's the salon owners, whatever, they treat you like absolute crap. And I lost another job last year, maybe a year and a half ago, as a legal office manager. Got back into hairdressing, got carpal tunnel. It's just like one thing after the next thing. Got these acting agents, thought that was going to work out. Now today get noticed that that agent dropped me. So it's just like, I just don't know what my purpose is after leaving Scientology. And this is kind of the state I was in when I got into Scientology, like not knowing who I was, not sure what my purpose is, like what my meaning is in life, what I'm supposed to be doing, what's important to me. And that's basically what I'm struggling with every single day the last couple of years that I've left Scientology. But even while I was in Scientology, I was still on this path of discovering who I was and, you know, understanding myself and what I'm supposed to be doing in this world. And I think at that point it was okay. I was 18, 19, 20, and I was trying to figure out my shit. But, you know, at 26 years old, I feel like I should have my life somewhat together. Now, granted, yes, I have an amazing husband. I have 2 dogs. I have a home to live in. All that is, you know, I'm very blessed to say that those are things that I have in my life in terms of that. I don't talk to my family anymore due to negative situations with my family. I don't have good friend relationships really right now, so I've just been in like a really dark place, and the only people I really have is you guys, my YouTube subscribers, people who follow me online on social media, And I wanted to talk to you guys and kind of talk this out and kind of show you that I guess it's not really a positive thing. Like, you leave Scientology and your life is still shit. That's not going to really make someone want to leave Scientology if they know that they're going to lose a lot of stuff. But it's just showing you like the real reality. Like, other people want to be like, yes, like I'm so successful and I have this and that going for me. And that's wonderful for them. If they left Scientology and created an amazing life for themselves, that's awesome. Props to you. Power to you. But, I experienced a lot of hardship and a lot of stuff after I left Scientology. And it's not easy when you don't have your faith. And I guess that's the other point that I'm trying to make. You lose your faith into something that you really strongly believed in. Like, people think like, oh, he only believed in it because he wanted to get help with his acting career. And it's like not that at all. It was a portion at the time. Like, yes, I thought it was going to help my acting career, but I really truly believed in Scientology, auditing. I believed in LRH. I believed in everything. So it was a really big loss for me to leave all of that behind. So now that, I'm experiencing these hardships and different things that come up in my life. And again, I know I don't have it the worst of anyone. I know that I have some good stuff going on in my life. But to me and for how I'm feeling, you can't negate someone's feelings. And my feelings right now are that, in one of the darkest places in my life. And it's just been one bad thing after the next, after I left Scientology. And I just want to have like that triumphant moment where I'm just successful and I'm on top of the world and I can help others and inspire them from a different place. I've just been really sad and I just don't know how to get myself like out of this rut. And you've seen on my channel, like I've tried to explore Buddhism and I've tried to look into like other faiths and stuff, but I always had faith, pretty much all my life. So it's been really hard to not have something that I really believe in. And if you guys have been in my position or in my circumstance, if you have any advice or know how I can kind of pick myself back up again, how I can get myself into a good headspace or finding myself spiritually, I just don't know, guys. I'm just so lost. And I just want to show others, if they're feeling this way, that you're not alone. There's someone else who feels like this too. Whether you left Scientology, whether there's nothing at all to do about Scientology, I just want to let you guys know that it's okay, I guess, to maybe be in this sort of place of uncertainty and not knowing. It's very hard, obviously. As you can see, I've been going through this for a very long time now. And I thought, like, it's 2017. I left Scientology like 4 or 5 years ago. Like, why haven't I gotten a great career or found my spirituality again or gotten into a good place? And I can't blame it all on Scientology. I know that. And I know that Scientology is a portion of the big picture. I don't know, but I think I'm just in like such a, touchy place right now where anything kind of hurts my feelings and I get very easily offended. I don't know. I'm just in this place where I'm trying to figure out my life, and I just wanted to share this, and hopefully in a couple months or a few years or a couple days, who knows, I can look back on this and say, that was a phase of my life and I've moved on past this, and I can show you guys I'm happy and in a good headspace and successful with a good career and having money and different things like that. So I don't know. I hope that I can be able to come out on the other side, but I don't know. Right now, I'm just in that same mental state where I just feel like I don't even deserve to live. I don't have any purpose or nothing just works out for me. So I just don't know why I'm here. So I don't know. I just wanted to share with you my thoughts. I mean, I left Scientology and I helped a lot of other people leave Scientology, so I feel like that was a big purpose for me. And that's why I made this channel, guys, so it's very hurtful to me when other people, bash my intentions or why I do what I do and that sort of thing, because in all honesty, it's a big purpose for me to be able to help others and expose Scientology and teach people about the abuses and what I went through, and to kind of stop this criminal organization from, taking the lives of others. So I just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.